When it comes to jobs, there's a very fine line between being lazy and refusing to be exploited, which is what is happening in a lot of companies. Black youth is not lazy and entitled and unemployable. It's the black youth is not desperate enough to allow the exploitation and the suffering that you'll put them through in those workspaces. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Now, I'm not saying xenophobia doesn't exist, but I do believe that some African nationals do try and gaslight us into thinking that we are xenophobic and Afrophobic to make us accept certain things, and then South Africans end up trying to overcompensate by doing certain things or accepting things that are against their will just to try and erase the narrative.
Hello, you welcome to my channel. I'm your baby girl, Just.
You got a Nigerian?
Hello guys, you welcome to my channel. I'm your girl.
People like this lady, instead of you
you welcome to my channel. So this adorable hello, you welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Just Cheesy. Kindly subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, like and share my video. So in this video is a South African sister who has made out time to explain and respond to those thinking that South African youths are lazy. I think I've explained this before, even though I got both negative and positive response from the viewers, but that's fine. But in this video is a South African sister. I think she is in better position to respond to those thinking that South African youths are lazy, right? So she has responded and explained to those that always fear that South African youths are lazy. So kindly sit back and see what she has to say.
When it comes to jobs, there's a very fine line between being lazy and refusing to be exploited, which is what is happening in a lot of companies. Black youth is not lazy and entitled and unemployable. It's just simply the fact that you guys overwork, exploit, and expect a lot of commitment from these people when you do not have the same for them. And unfortunately, they've come across the generation that knows how to give the energy they get right back. There's this obsession in the black community that you need to suffer in order to reach success, which is unnecessary, because I promise you, the white counterparts in these companies don't go through the things that you'll put the black youth through. And this is why I'll stand on the fact that the reason why black people are not progressing is because of other black people, because of reasons like this. Just because you are exploited doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do the same for the oncoming workers. And I say this because when the black youth enters a workspace, the black people in higher positions are the first bullies they ever encounter. If you are paying me money and half of that money is going towards transport, I guarantee you I will not last in that job for more than 3 months because it's just not sustainable. Realistically speaking, these companies don't care. They'd rather recruit 10 people every 3 months than to try and make the job a better workspace, pay better, make it more sustainable, make it more enjoyable. They would rather look for another desperate person who's going to take this position, knowing damn well they're going to quit, and then they're going to have to look for another person again. So it's not that the black youth is lazy. It's just that they're toxic, just like you guys. And you guys are not used to that. You are used to people that are willing to be exploited, are willing to be abused in the workspace. Another thing is we live in different times now. There's so many other ways to make money. The amount of money that y'all are paying these people, they can make in a week. Just saying. The word you need to be using here is desperate. The black youth is not desperate enough to allow the exploitation and the suffering that you'll put them through in those workspaces. That's it. That's it. That's it.
So guys, I think this South African lady, this South African sister has cleared you in everything you really need to know, right? So I'm sure after today, you have to change the way you view most South African youths, right? Now, she has said it all, like she has said it all. These are actually the reasons why most people feel that South African youths are lazy, but trust me, they are not. They are not, just like the way this South African sister has explained everything, like she just explained everything, and I'm so sure that most people do not know about what she just explained. Yes, most people do not know about it, and that's why they feel that South African youths are lazy. But trust me, they are not. Like, how can everyone in a country be lazy at the same time? Like, how? So how have they been coping? How have they been paying their bills? Who pays their bills? So guys, I'm so excited that this lady actually had to come out to clear the air. Like she had to come out to explain to those that do not know reasons behind what they think, right? So I'm so excited, and I know that through this video a lot of people will get to know reasons why they feel that those people are actually lazy. They are not, but it's just that it is what it sisters. You all heard what the sister said, right? What the South African sister said, right? So guys, I would like you to please sit back and listen to what this lady got to say about xenophobia. Guys, this channel is actually educating and entertaining. On this channel, you will get to know lots of things that you do not know about so many countries, about Africa. So guys, feel free to ask your questions, make your complaints, send your suggestions on this number displayed on the screen, okay? And we will be treating it accordingly. So guys, kindly watch this video and do not forget to drop your comment. Tell us what you think. You can also add your own suggestions, right?
Now, I'm not saying xenophobia doesn't exist, but I do believe that some African nationals do try and gaslight us into thinking that we're xenophobic and Afrophobic to make us accept certain things. And then South Africans end up trying to overcompensate by doing certain things or accepting things that are against their will just to try and erase the narrative. Because there's no reason as a South African that if you feel like a Chidima Vanessa Omwe is not your Miss South Africa, that people from other countries should have an opinion on that, because this is your Miss South Africa. This is someone that's supposed to represent your country. So if you feel like she's not your Miss South Africa, then your feelings are valid. Because if we're being honest, would they accept Anosipo Zulu as their Miss Nigeria? Axolisile Radebe as they are Miss Nigeria? But the minute South Africans are against something, it's, oh, they're so xenophobic. And now to address the second problem here, South African women that love men from outside South Africa. It's okay if you love those type of men, right? There's no problem with that. But you also need to accept that at the end of the day, whether you're dating a Mozambican, a Congolese, a Nigerian, an Angolan, that person still belongs to their country. Just because they are in South Africa doesn't automatically make them South African. And culturally in South Africa, we know the child belongs to the father. So why is it that when it comes to this, you guys want to divert now and say, no, my child is South African? No, baby. You accepted and loved the fact that you are with a foreign guy. So what is the problem? Why can't you embrace his culture and the fact that your child is not South African? You're like the biggest problem here, because the only reason why you're justifying Chi winning Miss South Africa is because you can relate or have a child with someone who's from outside South Africa. If you really love these men, why are you claiming the children as South African? But when it's South African men, you're like, he's a deadbeat father, the child belongs to the father, and all those type of things. You're wanting to pay damages and all those things because you'll know that the child belongs to the father. So what is the difference when it comes to foreign nationals? And this is what pisses me off, because you're in the comment section trying to justify it only because you also can relate to Chichi's story. That child belongs to her father, whether you like it or not, especially if he's active in her life. That child is Nigerian, that child is Congolese, that child is Angolan. Because when it's South African men, you're very quick to point fingers and say, no, my child is Zulu, no, my child is Xhosa, so please get it together. And what grinds my gears is because you'll claim he's such a good father, he's so supportive, I love him so much. Have pride in it then. Stand on it. That child belongs to him, okay? Embrace it. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. And this is what I have a problem with, because you're low-key embarrassed. That's why you don't want to claim the fact that your child is not South African. That's where the real problem is. But let's not even go there. And it's low-key a little bit disrespectful trying to claim your child is South African, but the father is active in his life or her life. Why are you taking this man's pride from him?
So thank you guys for staying up to this moment. And if you think you have any suggestion to add to what our sister has said, please kindly use the number displayed on the screen, or in the comment section, you will get a number where you can send your suggestions, your opinion, or complaints, and we will be looking into it. Thank you so much once more for staying up to this moment. I still remain your girl Just Cheesy. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell in case I post new videos. YouTube will always notify you. Like and share my videos. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my backup channel, please kindly subscribe to my backup channel. Ngia Kutanda, I love you.